Welcome to Top Boxing. Well, we're going to talk boxing. If you're a fanboy, you might want to go that way. So we'll talk boxing. We'll talk about every boxers. We'll talk pros and cons, the things we like, the things we don't like. And we're not going to agree on everything. So let's just agree on that. The topic today, I'm going to try to keep this quick. So the topic today is Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. Why I think they should not fight. You were probably coming in to say, well, give me some reason why they should fight. I'm going to give you some reason why they should not fight. Okay, I have a few reasons. I'm not going to count the number of reasons. I think it's about 4 reasons as to why you should not fight Sean Porter. And vice versa. Sean Porter should not fight Terrence Crawford. Okay? Number 1 reasons. Boundaries. When we get into anything, we set boundaries as to what we will do and what we will not do, and what the cost is for doing these things. Those are pros and cons. Every fighter have them. And when we do these videos, we'll probably talk about pros and cons. Okay, I think he should not fight him because it's a boundary they set before they started this journey. Okay, and Terrence Crawford said, well, I would fight him if he came down to it. I don't think it's come down to it because Errol Spence went in, got into his little incident. So that should have to drive Terrence Crawford into crossing a boundary that he already had set before Errol Spence got into his little situation. Now everyone is forcing Terrence Crawford to go fight this man, his friend, because someone else messed the whole thing up. Okay, not to say that it was going to happen in the next 6 months or 9 months even, but that's what they want you to think. So, number 1 reason, boundaries. They set boundaries as friends, that they would not fight each other, and I stand by that. If you're a friend of mine and you say, okay, look, we're getting into boxing, we might be in the same weight division, we might have to fight each other down the line. If you came down to it, you were like the last guy standing, I'll fight you. But it so happens, they're not the last guy standing. There's plenty of guys that they can fight in this division. Whether it's Scott Velasquez or whomever. They are a body, and if they put them in front of them, they'll fight them. Okay, there's plenty of other people. Okay? And we know which one you want. You want Errol Spence. I got it. Second one. Lose-lose. It's a lose-lose. Porter does not have a belt. Yeah, Kyle Velasquez did not have a belt. Got it. He had to fight somebody. At the time, he wasn't available, right? So, and he wasn't going to fight his friend. So let's just put that out of the question. Okay? It's a lose-lose. What does Terrence Crawford gain by fighting Sean Porter? I'm waiting. Nothing. He gains nothing. There is nothing in the pot for him other than ruining this man's friendship. There's nothing in the pot. That's reason number 2. It's a lose-lose. There's no win-win situation here. When you enter a situation, if you're talking about Botna, I heard somebody talking about Botna and jacked that up the other day. It was a boxing pundit. He called it Boft something. It's Botna. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. Character. Both of these mans and both of this man said they were not going to fight each other. Okay? And character says you mean what you say. And if they set the parameters that they would not fight each other, then I'm going to hold them at their word that they will not fight each other over money, over clout, over a belt, since Terrence Crawford in this scenario has a belt. Okay, I like to think that it's Sean Porter's father, Kenny, that's pushing this fight on Porter's end. I don't think Porter wants this fight. That is his friend. There's some things that are sacred. If this man says he doesn't want to fight Terrence Crawford, Kenny should leave it at that. I think he's gotten Sean Porter to do everything he's wanted him to do. If he does not want to fight his friend, don't make him fight his friend. Because he has repercussions long after boxing. This is not just about boxing. The game of boxing, I take that back. The sports of boxing, I don't know what's wrong with me. The sport of boxing is not about friendship. I get it. But in every walk of life, some point in time, you're going to be in business, you're going to run into friends, you're going to be into sports, you're going to run into friends. It just so happens. It's one of those things that you run into in life. The sport of boxing parallels life, just the same. And I would applaud the job that Kenny's done with Sean Porter and ask him to go one step further and ask his son not to fight Terrence Crawford. For some of those reasons I just said. Because we know it's not about the money. We know it's not about this man's belt. If it's about a belt, run it back with Errol Spence. A fight that I think you won the first time around. I may be in a minority, but I think you beat Errol Spence. If you run it back, it's definitely a 50-50 fight. And the money's there. It'd be a bigger fight the second time around. Bigger than Crawford. Okay? And the last one, I think I just mentioned it. You don't play boxing. If fighting Sean Porter or fighting Terrence Crawford is not in your heart, that's when people get hurt. It is not in your heart. You don't want to be in there. You don't want to do it. And it leaves a bad taste in your mouth and in your friend's mouth and everyone else's. And the fans know. The fans know you don't want to fight each other. 9 times out of 10, it's a horrible fight. But there is that one time when it turns out to be a barn burner. That's what people want to see. But what cost? At what cost? So those are reasons why I say do not fight each other. Find someone else to fight. Find a good fight. Some good fighters in the division. Okay? I heard a YouTube post a while back where TC told about flirting at 154. Why not? Jump up for a fight. Come back down. Flirt a little bit. Let's see how flexible you are. I think you can make 154 easy. So, 1, boundaries. 2, it's a lose-lose. 3, character. 4, you don't play boxing. There is a 5th one, though. Don't listen to any YouTubers that's telling you to fight your friend. That's the gimmick. Again, this is Top Boxing. It's a new boxing channel. Let me know if you want me to bust out the cigars, okay, the music, fine wine, talk a little boxing, have a little fun, okay? So let's do that. Let's leave some comments, subscribe. Let's have a little fun. I might do this once or twice a week or even more if I get a lot of comments or people that wants to see these videos and talk about boxing. Let me know, and we'll do just that. Happy holidays to you all. This being December 2019, going into the new year.